All right, how's it going, guys? I have a video for you that again was on Charlie's channel, and it was on Phantasialand, the most immersive theme park in the world. So that's what I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoy it because we did, and it is an awesome, awesome theme park. It really is. Um, but yeah, here it is.
Yeah, so we've done reactions to Efteling, right?
Yeah.
And during that, at some point or another, Phantasialand was like mentioned or brought up or something. It looked pretty sweet. I was under the assumption it was from the Netherlands, but it's not. It's from Germany.
Yep.
I guess it's on the side. It's close to the Netherlands though. But anyway, so the video is called "Visit Phantasialand, the most immersive theme park in the world," which I didn't know it was the most immersive theme park in the world. Maybe it's not. Maybe they're lying. I don't know.
Better than Disney and what other ones do we have? Disney World, Disneyland.
Yeah, no, Phantasialand probably.
Yeah, we'll see.
Amuse
Amusement
Amusement.
Insider.
Yeah, is the name of the original channel. So as always, there will be a link down there in the description section down below. While you're down there, it'd be pretty sweet if you hit like, hit subscribe, drop like a random comment or something like that. That would really help the channel out. It'd be pretty cool. Anyways, check her channel out. We'll put a link down there for her channel also. I'm gonna check this out.
Phantasialand is a theme park located in Brühl, Germany. It was opened in 19...
Okay, yeah, so it is really close. Rural Germany. It's close to Belgium too. Belgium and the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So it shows the other ones. I guess there's Toverland. Have you heard of that one?
Movie park? No, I haven't.
Baba Jan Land. Baba Jane. That sounds like a southern name, don't it? Right? From like here in the US, like a southern name, like, oh, Baba Jane. Like they always use like their first and middle names.
That's
Movie
funny.
Park, Germany, yeah. And the Efteling. So Efteling's where's that? I was trying to figure out what province that was
Uh,
Is it South Brabant?
I don't. It's there, but it's not.
Is that South Brabant, guys? I don't know if I'm right on that or not. But anyways, we'll go on with the video.
And it's known for its incredible theming, very immersive. Phantasialand is a theme park located in Brühl, Germany. It was opened in 1967 and it's known for its incredible theming, very immersive attractions, and innovative rides.
It looks
The
cool.
park covers an area of about 69 acres, and if you've just seen our visit to Efteling, that means they own approximately 15 times less land, and that means they have to get very creative with their use of space. So they have some really clever tricks up their sleeves for many areas of this park.
All right, so yeah, it says Phantasialand has many double use, but
Besides,
besides,
you can't read today, can you?
evidently not. I didn't.
Usually that's me. It said today.
I was gonna say fake age, fake house. I don't know. So while one side of a building may look steampunk, it may be fantasy themed just feet away on the opposite facing side.
I really like that.
Yeah, I like the steampunk.
It's less walking, but then you still get the full effect of like
All of it, yeah.
all of it. Yeah.
Right. So it said it was like 15 times or 15% less space than Efteling or something, or like, so it's way smaller.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why everything's like so crammed and crowded, which is kind of cool. It gives it a really cool look to it, like from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's divided into 6 themed areas, each with its own unique rides, shows, and attractions, and Phantasialand is also known for its high-quality theater shows. We'd stay on site at the Charles Lindbergh Hotel, so we'd enter the park right in the heart of Berlin, in the steampunk area known as Rückberg. Here, you'll find likely the most impressively themed area of any theme park in the world, and inside is Fly, the first
That's pretty
flying
cool.
launch coaster in the world, along with the hotel rooms and places to grab a bite to eat and drink.
So this is just like our private entrance.
Okay, thank
Okay, thank you.
This like amazing freaking place. Yeah, I don't know. kind of speechless.
The design of this area is unbelievable, with the queue for the coaster snaking around the area above and below the main pathways, giving incredible vantage points and theming details that can only be seen before riding the ride.
A flying roller coaster was a project of interest for Phantasialand in the late 2000s. Development of the attraction began after work was completed on Chiapas in 2014. FLY opened in 2020.
Wow, the flying roller coaster. I wonder what that would be like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Right? How would they make it fly, I wonder?
Well, we do have
Oh,
flying
is it
cars.
just because where it hangs?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I think I heard something about, or no, that was a train. It was a flying train that was like that, where it hung from the top, and it was like floating or something, right? It was
I gotcha.
I don't remember where it was at.
The coaster itself feels expensive. The finishes are just quality. There's no other coaster that I've been on that feels as expensive as this one. It's really
Yeah,
a
that
one-of-a-kind
would be
attraction.
fun, actually. That would,
Hanging like that.
to me, I was thinking like just, I don't even know what I was thinking. Like
I was thinking maybe like
in the sky, like actually with nothing
on a
holding
string.
it. I don't know.
They could do like autopiloted, like programmed flight paths,
Yeah.
right? Kind of like drone style, or like the Tesla cars where it's autopilot, right? But set it for predetermined paths and then release them at a set interval, maybe a couple minutes, minute in between. And then the
That'd
next
be so
person gets
scary.
on, and then even if you don't know how to fly or not, it's just autopilot flying and like a tour of the theme park. That'd be cool. If anybody's watching from
Yeah.
one of these theme parks,
I like that idea.
do that. That'd be cool.
I could spend hours in here in this area just looking.
The park faced many challenges with the design of FLY. It fits within a 75-meter by 100-meter space. That's not very big, I don't think. A meter is about 3 foot, I think, give or take. It needed to have an innovative loading procedure that was free of the bulky and awkward flying coaster restraints of the past. And it needed a layout which would fit within height restrictions and be themed. I like reading it because, like, when people sometimes, because the guy's talking, but then you got to read this while he's talking. Sometimes
Right.
people can't read it very good. They have bad eyes or whatever.
Like me.
Quality.
Yeah.
There's no other coaster that I've been on that feels as expensive as this one. It's really a one-of-a-kind attraction. I could spend hours in here in this area just looking at every little detail.
It looks really
So
cool.
right here in the streets of Berlin, this unassuming entrance to Ruppberg is the way to get to fly.
I like all the tunnels and tubes everywhere. Like it just gives it a really cool look.
It's pretty, yeah, it's like unbelievable. It's really long, longer than you expect. I think what's good, I'm not a fan of flyers, B&M flyers, but B&M doesn't incorporate airtime into their flyers. This thing has a ton, like there's a lot of elements that are just like floater airtime hills, which is like the best. That's what should go on, I think, during a flyer. It's definitely my favorite flyer, like easily above and beyond anything.
I would say there was a few times, I think about 2 or 3 times, where it was like just before the moment on Manta with the pretzel loop, and it almost kind of like teases you. You think it's going to be really scary, and then it just calms right down.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I wish it had a pretzel loop, like I really do. I think that's what it's missing. And Tatsu is like insane on the terrain, but like I don't know, it's like so long. Like it's like an intimate blitz mixed with like a flying coaster. Like it's crazy. I don't know. I gotta ride it again. It's like one of the best rides I've ever been on.
That guy definitely has an American accent.
Yeah, he does.
He's from here somewhere. But
I wonder what his shirt says.
I don't know. It's in like German or something, right?
Yeah, definitely.
There's where it does.
Yeah.
Because the A has the double dot thing over it.
Yeah.
They don't have that in Dutch. But oh yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know about like, I'm not a huge roller coaster fan. They kind of scare me, not gonna lie. She is. She would love it.
I don't know. The older I get, my
Yeah.
stomach doesn't handle it very well.
If it's not super, super high up though, and I don't have like a straight down drop, I'd probably be like somewhat okay with it. But
Yeah.
El Toro Ryan.
Yes.
Hey. Okay, Yost just got off his first ride. I just keep loving this ride more and more every time I ride it. It's
It feels
incredible.
like the ride gets longer
he's
every
making
time we
two a
ride
day.
it.
What did you think?
I'm totally speechless. Yeah, I know I'm Dutch. I'm Dutch, of course, as you might already know. However, that Vekoma could do something like this and outclass B&M on all levels of it. This is the world's best flying coaster.
Yeah.
But yeah, this ride is amazing.
Yeah, it's so much airtime.
He's like, you can tell he likes it.
did his hair get like that because of the coaster? Did you see like look at him from the side? Like he just looks like he went really fast,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
B&M
Look at
on
that.
all levels of it.
It's slicked
This is the
back
world's
and
flying
it just
coaster.
everything's pushed
Yeah.
backwards.
This ride is amazing.
Yeah, it's so much airtime. We need to go again.
I really would like to go again.
You don't know what to say.
Shot.
I really don't know what to say. I'm totally shocked.
Berlin is the themed area that houses Rookburg,
like
and
those
here you'll
rides.
find other flat rides and themed shops. A dark ride known as Mouse au Chocolat, which is similar to Toy Story Mania at Walt Disney World, although the aiming and screen quality here could actually be upgraded. A funhouse is also worth doing in this immediate area.
Breathtaking acrobatics, fascinating dance, and pleasure seeing.
As you make your way further into the park, you're likely going to encounter Mexico next, and this is home to a variety of restaurants and rides.
Okay, so it's got different sections. That's how was it the Epcot Center? I think in Florida is like that, where you got like different countries, and it's like a giant
Oh,
circle,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you got like I know they had like Italy,
Mm-hmm.
so then they had like authentic type like Italian restaurants and like Italian themed stuff, and then you had like Germany,
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
But what I was noticing, I'm sick, guys, so excuse my voice.
Good thing sickness don't go through the waves of the internet.
Yeah. So I thought at the beginning that they didn't have like the walkways were really thin, like really small. Like I don't know if I would like that with like little space to
Oh
walk,
yeah.
but then towards now I see certain areas that like that looks spacious.
Right. That's like probably the main street, like the
Mhm.
main strip there in the middle.
Getting
or
ready to
something.
storm, looks like.
Yeah. You can tell because the dark clouds.
Mm-hmm.
As you make your way further into the park, you're likely going to encounter Mexico next, and this is home to a variety of restaurants and rides, including Chiapas, one of the best log flumes in the world.
No matter how cold it is, you gotta ride Chiapas at least once.
Literally off the rails because there aren't any.
It's also worth noting that Phantasialand does soundtracks right. I'm a Score works on
He said Phantasialand. Have we been pronouncing it wrong the whole time?
Fantasia.
We've been saying Phantasialand. He said Phantasialand.
Did he?
Yeah, listen.
How cold it is, you gotta ride Chiapas at least once.
It's literally off the rails because there aren't any.
It's also worth noting that Phantasialand does soundtracks right. I'm a Score works on many of these soundtracks throughout the park, and they're really known for their high-quality musical scores. It adds so much to this park.
Let us know down below. Is it pronounced Phantasialand or Phantasialand?
Yeah, that's
Because I feel like I've been calling it the wrong thing now for like a year.
well, a lot of people say Efteling. Efteling.
Efteling.
Yeah, wrong too, so
Yeah,
must be.
tricky word, I guess.
Soundtracks right. I'm a Score works on many of these soundtracks throughout the park, and they're really known for their high-quality musical scores. It adds so much to this park. Colorado Adventure, another high-quality roller coaster, and one of
Until 2013, the ride was named Colorado Adventure, the Michael Jackson thrill ride.
Oh,
The ride was open from beginning of the 96 season and was opened by Michael Jackson on May 11th.
really?
soundtracks throughout the park.
Evidently, yeah.
And they're really known for their high-quality musical scores. It adds so much to this park. Colorado Adventure, another high-quality roller coaster and one of the best mine trains that I've ever been on. It's slowly starting to show its age, but it's still a must-do ride.
Well, we just got off the Michael Jackson thrill ride, and it was great. It is a mine train, and it's my favorite mine train. Did you enjoy Michael Jackson?
Yeah, it's really good. Yes, it's very good. But it's better in the back.
Better in the back.
Here you'll also find the beautiful Talaquin flat ride in Mexico. The theming is so impressive here that there's usually more people watching the ride than riding the ride. A nice water and fire show accompanied the soundtrack of this really great thrill ride. Making your way further into the park is Africa, featuring a masterfully placed B&M invert. It's Black Mamba.
Black mamba, black.
That looks cool.
Rockwork and impressive theming cover the attraction as you walk around, under, and over the track. Hotel Matamba is also found here, as well as an adventure trail surrounding this coaster.
I rode this as a child back in 2006 and I loved it. Rode it last year and it was okay, and now it's restored my faith in the smaller coasters, so make time for it. And the best thing is, you won't need 30 minutes as it says here, you'll need about 5.
Yeah, it was a very short wait. Great operations as always. At this park, the operations are incredible.
The medieval village of Klugheim is another one of the most impressive areas of the theme park and one of the most impressive areas in the world of theme parks. And of course, it features Terran as well as some bars and restaurants. This Intamin multi-launch coaster
really
and the
cool.
impressive rockwork wall.
Yeah, it's like a castle. I love castles. Like, yeah. So Terran crosses over or under its own track 116 times and was previously the fastest multi-launch roller coaster. Over or under its own track. So
Like, so how long?
always turns like spaghetti noodles or something.
How long is the ride?
I don't know. That's crazy. 116 times. You're just
I mean, like our roller coasters, I feel like we're on them for like 2 minutes and then it stops.
they are pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Well, this just so it just a lot of twists and turns and just that's
Wow.
crazy. That'd be fun to be. It
Yeah.
doesn't look very tall. It's mostly like low down, and it just goes back.
I
and forth
also
a bunch or
wonder how many people get hurt on them. I don't know. I'm just curious because
Right.
in America, a lot of people get hurt on roller coasters and stuff. But
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kept looking around because we got some bees in the house,
yeah,
making sure they wasn't trying to like attack us and stuff.
In the world of theme parks. And of course, it features Terran as well as some bars and restaurants. This Intamin multi-launch coaster and the impressive rockwork walls surround you on every side. Terran is another coaster that flies under and over you as you enjoy this area of the theme park.
Karen, like right now,
That's cool.
I don't know what to say.
Ooh, it's unbelievable.
It's
There's so much unexpected airtime. It's like unreal. There's airtime on like all these twists and turns that you never really realize when you just watch a POV.
I got twisted on you.
What does he mean by airtime?
I'm
Yeah,
just checking the time because I have to go to work here.
Oh, I know.
at 7. I don't know.
airtime. Because you're on a track. You're not like leaving the track, are you?
I don't think so. That'd be. I don't know.
Or is he talking about just like up high? Like it goes up high a lot.
It's unbelievable.
It's
There's so much unexpected airtime. It's like unreal. There's airtime on like all these twists and turns that you never really realize when you just watch a POV.
I got twisted on you, dropped through like the building. I don't know. It's so good. Like
Yeah, amazing ride.
Terran's near misses and the surprising laterals and pops of airtime really make it one of the best roller coasters in the world. The layout is a mess, so it's just hard to know what's coming and where you're going until you really get used to the ride, and that really just adds to the fun. If I rode
Cool.
it 50 times, would it drop in my rankings? It possibly could, but this is just truly a world-class roller
One on
coaster,
the end.
just like everything in this park. If I rode it
He's
50
like,
times, would it drop in my rankings? It possibly could, but this is just truly a world-class roller coaster, just like everything in this park. Quality. Klugheim is also home to Rake, a family boomerang roller coaster. This mystery-themed area of the park is also home to two other very, very good attractions, River Quest as well as
Yeah, those are
Mystery
fun.
Castle. River Quest is a rapids ride, a very impressive rapids ride for this small of an area. It's pretty incredible what they were able to do with the height that they had and just the small amount of land that this usually huge type of ride takes up.
I am destroyed, but I liked it a lot. It's one of the best water rides.
It looks like I've got a wet t-shirt on, but
Awesome
they just
crap
move.
And Mystery Castle, an indoor drop ride. I'm told that the length of the ride gets longer and better, longer in the day or on slower days. So we did get a shorter cycle. Next time, I'll be just sure to ride this in the afternoon when the line is shorter.
There used to be a whole
I was gonna say, I bet they have to have like one hell of a plumber. All those like, did you see all the plumbing pipes going through when it just showed it a little bit ago? And like, you
Well,
got all the
that
water rides and
water
stuff.
ride's really long.
Yeah,
Like, really long.
yeah. He looks like he's been going really fast,
I
doesn't he?
really like how this is like a water park and amusement park, kind of just.
Kind of like Indiana Beach.
Well, they have it to where like you have to go on one side and it's only the water
Oh yeah,
area,
it does
and
the
the other side
intermingle.
is only the rides, and it doesn't kind of
Right.
go together.
Yeah, yeah. They separate it
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
castle over there. However, the castle's turned invisible by a curse.
Oh,
And only the towers remain. How to restore the castle again? It's probably something, so somebody invented something in the tower to make it reappear again, but it will never happen. Of course it will never happen. because otherwise the ride would close anyway.
And past this is Chinatown, a small area of the park with a madhouse by Vekoma, as well as a haunted mansion style omni mover created by Schwarzkopf, and one of the oldest rides in the theme park. Lastly is the fantasy area of the park with Woostown, a large indoor area with a pair of spinning coasters. And if you do not know anything about these rides, they are quite good and definitely worth your time. Don't miss these. And they have some nice custom music. They're definitely the best of their kind out there.
Avengers here or Avengers Force?
The fantasy area of the park is filled with a bunch of smaller rides and family attractions in a very wooded section of this theme park with a nice large lagoon. There's an
Yeah, it's
indoor
cool.
coaster called Crazy Bats. It also exists here, and it's another ride just showing its age within the park and likely
Wow.
an area that's up for a future expansion. Phantasialand is a theme park that really makes use of every single square foot inside. There's hidden rides and attractions in unsuspecting places, and discovering them is all part of the fun. Just when an area seems full, Phantasialand is able to squeeze something else in, and that's just what makes it.
Now he said Phantasialand. Earlier he said Phantasialand.
Guys, let us know
So is it
what it's
Phantasialand,
called.
Phantasialand, or Phantasialand?
A, B, or C.
Yeah.
Unsuspecting places, and discovering them is all part of the fun. Just when an area seems full, Phantasialand is able to squeeze something else in, and that's just what makes it so special. Our
Well, they got room right there. They can squeeze something in right there too. All that open space, they could put like a little mini coaster zipping through there.
days here at Phantasialand were some of the best days of the entire trip.
Now
The
he said
park just
Phantasialand.
reeks of quality, and you can see that there are no corners cut within every area.
So notable parks so far. That's cool. I'm not gonna read them all off because she has to go to work. We don't have a bunch of time, but you can pause the video and check them out. Europa Park, I've heard of. There's a bunch of those. So these must all be in Vienna Prater. Yeah, these are all
Yeah,
here.
I haven't heard of these
Wallaby
besides the
Hotline.
Phantasialand and the Efteling.
Fortunately, because of local residents, the park does close pretty early each night, but it's still my favorite park of the trip. Nothing makes you
Energyland,
feel
yeah.
the way Phantasialand does, and I can't wait to see the future and what other attractions this park comes out with.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, guys. Like I said, there will be a link to the original video in the description section down below.
Check it out.
Check out her channel. There'll be a link to her channel as well. She does reactions also. And then like, yeah, let us know about the pronunciation of that because
Definitely, that's gonna bother me while I'm at work.
yeah, because like I've known about Phantasialand existing for like a year. We were gonna do a reaction video to it. We just never done it and stuff, obviously. But yeah, you guys have a super fun, awesome day. Take care. We'll catch you in the next one.
Later, guys.
Later.
What did you guys think about the video? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.